We're back with Mallory Factor talking about the power of unions and their influence on Obama. It's all in his new book, Shadow Bosses. Now I'm going to break off script, not read from the card, go right to the book. I'm going to go right to page 67 here. I'm going to actually read from the book, something you don't see a whole lot on TV, because you were on radio with me and I know where to look. You write about the NEA giving grants to certain causes. Under bucket number 2, charitable giving, you write, a typical NEA grant would be about $250,000. The NEA gave Arizona State University, which, like the NEA, is highly critical of charter schools. So they gave money to a university, a state-funded university, to help them fight charter schools in Arizona. You also write, Occupy Wall Street is among the teachers' union's favorite causes. The New York City Teachers Union provided logistical support for the protesters. The union president said, quote, Occupy Wall Street isn't a place, it's an idea. Right there in Shadow Bosses. So basically, the unions have become a catch-all for far left-wing causes.
They're the piggy bank for the Democratic Party. They're the piggy bank. A lot of people, conventional wisdom says that the Democrat Party has them as a subset. No, the shadow bosses are actually running the Democrat Party.
Do you think union members should read this book so they understand what their unions are up to?
When you buy pro-labor members of Congress, state legislators, you're also buying some of the most leftist socialists. They're anti-Second Amendment rights, the socialists, anti-right to life, anti-business.
Open borders.
All of those things. We have a chart on www.shadowbosses.com which goes into all of this, and we're happy to give it to you to put up on your website if you'd like to.
Okay. You know, here's the weird thing about the open border thing. You would think that the labor movement would want to protect American labor from incoming competition because we know how the laws of supply and demand work. Hold on, let me just finish.
I'm getting all excited. Get me all excited.
But they have gone from desiring a labor shortage, which automatically raises wages, to a labor abundance, which pushes wages down. How could you want to be a member of a union at this point?
Because you're getting the private sector confused with the government employee unions, and there's a rift already. You just keep pushing government. You make these outrageous demands, and you don't put government out of business. So government keeps paying and paying and paying. Look at what's going on in Chicago right now. I mean, you mentioned it earlier, all the money, right? And by the way, that's one of the things that we knew were going to happen.
76,000 is the average. The average.
But the campaign is distancing themselves, the Obama campaign, because they know in the swing states, unions don't poll well. So that's why you haven't seen his involvement there, as well as in the recall election in Wisconsin. He was next door in Minnesota. He could have come to Milwaukee or Madison and turned out a couple 100,000 people. He never showed.
Well, this problem